Hello and welcome to Motomouth. I'm Moshe K. Levy, and today we're going to be talking about these Motoport racing gloves. Now, if you've seen my past reviews of Motoport products, you know that I'm a big fan of their functionality and quality, having logged tens of thousands of miles on their gear over the years. Now, we've already covered the Air Mesh Kevlar overpants in Motomouth episode 7, and we also covered the Marathon Air Mesh Kevlar jacket in episode 9, right here on the Motomouth channel. Both garments got rave reviews across the board. So I was very excited to get my hands into these racing gloves, which arrived this past May for an upcoming review for Motorcycle Consumer News magazine. Let's get into an overview for more details. Motoport's racing gloves eschew traditional leather in favor of stretch panels made of fiber, Dynatech, and Lycra, with DuPont Kevlar swatches safety stitched over the fingers and palm areas. A vented TPU knuckle protector over dense EVA closed-cell foam provides additional fortification on the dorsal side, while a Velcro-actuated wrist cincher and gauntlet strap help keep the gloves secured while in use. The overall appearance is Spartan, although the rough Kevlar swatches, which resemble a pumice stone in texture, add a distinctive accent to the styling. There's literally zero break-in period, since the materials are thin and the fingers arrive pre-curved. These gloves are extremely lightweight, about 4.2 ounces each, and despite the uniform black coloring, do not seem to absorb heat like traditional leather gloves do when left in the sun. They also breathe fairly well for all-purpose gloves, but are not as free-flowing at speed as dedicated perforated summer gloves, such as the Climb induction models I recently tested in episode 8 of Motomouth. I experimented down to about 54 degrees where they were bordering on too cold, and above 90 degrees in humid weather I was admittedly pining for more ventilation. The racing gloves allow full range of motion without any discomfort due to seam placement. Sensitivity and feel are very good, considering the multiple layers of the materials, and there wasn't even a hint of wear over the testing period. Based on my prior experience with Motoport Kevlar products, which spans many tens of thousands of miles over the years, I wouldn't hesitate to assume that this pair will wear like iron too. Now, for all the benefits of these racing gloves, there are elements in the design which could stand to be improved, especially considering the stiff competition at this end of the market. Chief among them is the gauntlet design, which is really just a slim, short layer of stretch panel. There's no armor or reinforcement here whatsoever. It's also rather narrow, making it difficult to fit over my jacket sleeve. And because of the gauntlet's floppy shape, closing the Velcro strap over it rarely results in that locked-in feel one expects from a racing glove. Speaking of which, the 7-inch long wrist cincher has only 2¼ inches worth of hook section for the Velcro, so I was never able to fully tighten it down either, and the strap itself has a habit of popping out of its plastic guide because there's no stop in the fabric to prevent this from happening. Further, there's no visor wipe on the index finger, no Pinkie Support as expected in a racing glove, no capacitive touchscreen capability with these gloves on, so ultimately Motoport's Chinese-made racing gloves are good general-purpose riding gear, but with an MSRP of $169. Some of the expected bells and whistles are conspicuously absent. So for functionality, I gave it 3.5 out of 5 wheelies. For value, I gave it 2.5 out of 5 wheelies. And for durability, 5 out of 5 wheelies. Now hold on, because I've got something else to say before we finish today. I started this Motomouth channel as an experiment about 3.5 months ago. I wanted the chance to express myself outside of the usual print media that I've been involved with since 2003, to show my readers the dynamic stuff, like the actual sounds of the Remus exhaust I was testing in episode 10, or what the Helite vest looked and sounded like when I actuated the gas canister in episode 11. In these few short weeks, we've got 16 episodes. We're closing in on 20,000 page views, and today we're about to hit 400 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me as I learn the ropes of how to produce these videos, to give you the information you need as riders to make smart product choices. It's just me and my old Canon point and shoot here, and I really had no idea about video production when I began. The first 5-minute episode I made took me 9 hours to finish. Hell, I still don't know what I'm doing. It's been a learning curve, but it's also been one of the most fun and fulfilling projects I've ever had as a moto journalist, made even better by the kind words of encouragement I've received from you guys, so thanks a lot for that. Now, as going forward, I'm going to start transitioning into the products I'm actually testing for the magazines, because you can only test so much old gear before you run out of it or before the product is outdated to begin with. So that opens this whole process up to become more interactive. What I test is generally what I read or hear riders talking about. So I want to hear from you. Leave me some comments here on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook. Send me an email at motomouthmoshe@gmail.com. Links to all my contact information and social media is on the lower right of the YouTube screen banner here on this channel, and also at the end of every episode in the credits. Let me know what products or stories you're interested in. If I use it, I'll give you credit for the idea. This project to me is all about giving serious motorcyclists the information they want and need, without all the glitz, without all the hype, and without any vested interest either way. So I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, keep the shiny side up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of your favorite Moto gear reviews.